Barrel rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno-monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model daily briefing for Monday the 23rd of November 2020. The time is just gone 0520 GMT London time. Asian session closed, European session just kicking off. Lunchtime will be the US North American session. Well, let's get started then. So the last trading day, which was Friday the 20th, the flows look like this. So Friday we had euro on the negative, yen, dollar on the positive side, pound, put figures in, pound plus 92, dollar plus 5, yen minus 39, euro minus 58. So this was Friday the 20th of the 11th. They were the flows for the whole day, the last trading day. So we can see that we had a positive driver in the pound, which was opposed. It was opposed by the dollar, so that we had a positive rock, negative mover in the yen, and a negative secondary driver in the euro. So turning over then, so that was the last day of trading we had, and that was the last day of the week last week. So this capped off weekly flows, which look like this. So dollar, euro, pound, yen, which was right, put the figures in, plus 194 on the yen, plus 169 on the pound, minus 144 on the euro, and minus 219 on the dollar. So this was Monday the 16th of the 11th to Friday the 20th of the 11th. So we had a negative opposed driver in the dollar, so that was opposed. It was opposed by the euro, a negative rock in the euro, positive mover in the pound, and a positive secondary driver in the yen. Right, so that was last week, and finally, so far today, let's just get this up and then we can make some sense of it then. So today we've got dollar, yen, euro, pound. Right, we've got plus 45 on the pound, plus 7 on the euro, minus 13 on the yen, and minus 39 on the dollar. So we've got a positive opposed driver in the pound. It's opposed by the euro, so it's got a positive rock, negative mover and a negative secondary driver. So this is Monday the 23rd of the 11th, which is today, to about half an hour ago. Right, so let's make some sense of it then. So Friday, last trading day, the pound was driving in an opposed manner, and most of the flows, the opposing negative flows coming out of the positive pound, were going into the euro and the yen. Roughly, yes, they were. The euro was getting slightly worse of it than the yen. So we had that situation. And overall last week, which is a useful thing to look at, we had basically we had a weak dollar. So the dollar was the opposed negative driver, and the positive flows, which were going back the other way, were going into the yen and the pound. Now in fairly balanced fashion. So you can see that the euro was weak last week, the dollar was more weak, and the pound and the yen were stronger. So that was the flow cycle. And so far today, we've got an opposed positive driver in the pound, and those positive flows are flowing mainly out of the dollar so far today. So we've got people going into the pound and ditching the dollar today, with the yen and the euro holding fairly steady in a state of static dynamic equilibrium. Right, so what's going to knock these flows around? Well, maybe some data prints. Let's have a look what's going on. So what have we got? Today we've got the main things as far as we're concerned is we've got euro zone and pound PMIs, which are tier 1 data events. On Wednesday, looking a bit further out, we've got USD dollar, basically durable goods orders, and we've got the FOMC minutes, which come out quite late for us in the UK, so that's early evening. So that's Wednesday. Now, as I've said before, it's quite often more important to see the holes in the economic calendar rather than what's actually coming out. Now, the holes in the economic calendar are on Thursday and Friday of this week. Now, basically, we've got very light data Thursday and Friday of this week coming. Now, that has significance for the way the markets will behave. So, and then if you go a little bit further out and you go into next week, you can see that we've got a bucket full of powerful euro data. So this time next week, the market's moving into powerful euro data, and Thursday and Friday, interestingly, are quiet. Now, on Wednesday we've got the FOMC minutes, so you can see that there's a window between those minutes and the dates, the euro data, next Monday onwards, and that's when the market tends to move in a strong direction, yet to be decided. So that's what you should be looking out for, really, is that build up into that window, which was Thursday and Friday this week. Right, so where are our trades? Well, our trades have improved because we're predominantly long the pound, 20% long the pound on over 38 trades. We're about 1900 and change points up. Our euro yen trade, which is hedged in the early stages, is slightly underwater but not much, and is basically holding its own. So we're going to monitor that. So we're 20% long the euro yen from last week, and the trade basically hit break even and then went back a little bit, and now we're just below break even, to be fair. Right, so that's where we are. Where are we going today? let's get off the fence and have a look. So we had looking at the flows so far then, so Friday we had pound strength with euro weakness. Over the week we had dollar weakness with pound and yen strength, and so far today we've got dollar weakness being driven by pound strength. Right, and with the yen and the euro sort of in balanced. Right, so given that scenario and given the window that we're talking about later in the week, etc. So basically the pound is being slowly pumped by positive Brexit news to a certain degree. So we're obviously going to hold on to our pound longs, and the euro yen long. Well, you can see that the yen is starting to think about coming off. Now the yen is very high in monthly flow terms. The yen has got a lot of elbow room to come down, and we're looking at the equity transmission again this week. Equities were very disturbed last week and the week before. It's likely that we're moving into the sort of the December period. Well, not yet, but we're getting that way. And equities are likely to pump to the upside. So we're likely to get some form of yen weakness again, which we were expecting last week but didn't get it. If we get yen weakness, then basically you're looking at dollar yen is likely to be buffered because the dollar's likely to be weak as well. So that's probably not where you want to go. The pound yen and the pound dollar are likely to be of interest, and the pound dollar. So if we've got equity transmission causing the yen to come down, normally when you get a risk-on situation, you get a bit of dollar weakness. So arguably that's the case. And if we get pumped on the Brexit, then we're going to go that way. The euro yen trade is likely to be a backdoor trade at the moment. So euro yen long, is going to be a backdoor trade. So these are long as well. And backdoor flows, once they get going, they can be very nice to trade because they can be steady and just keep pumping away. So these are the things of interest today: long pound yen, long pound dollar, and long euro yen. Again, if you want to know how to trade them, look at the how to trade the Forex Super Model educational video. Part 3 is coming out this week, which takes us to the next stage. So have a look out for that. Right, well, thank you very much and good luck.